Hi, it's Phoebe from Quilted Pig, and today we're going to talk about fussy cutting. What is it? How do you do it? Well, what fussy cutting or selective trimming is cutting a certain segment of a piece of fabric before you put it into a block or another item if you're not actually making a quilt. For some examples, I've got a quilt top that I made here, and this has over 400 stars in it, and so to keep things interesting, I fussy cutted some sock monkeys and of course, a little quilted pig, piece of cheese, different things like that, just to kind of keep it interesting. And oftentimes, when you see fussy cutting done on a quilted project, what you're going to see is novelty fabrics like this. However, something that would look really cool, fussy cut, is this particular fabric. It's got a diamond shape here, or it's got this other kind of four-pointed star thing with the circle in it. And you could easily cut out a portion of that, and like maybe if you were doing stars like this, but obviously on a larger scale, cut that out and do that in the center of every star. So let's take a look at some fabrics. So good choices for fussy cutting kind of depend on how big the block that you're going to cut is going to be. And the reason for that is if I'm doing something really big, this fish is going to also include the tail from the fish next to it. So that is something that you want to consider. For those little stars on that quilt, they started out life as, I believe, 1.5 inches. So they're nice and small, and so I didn't get a lot of other things in the background when I was trying to fussy cut. So let's take a look at how we're going to fussy cut this. So I've got a piece of fabric here, and this has fishes on it. Oh, I'm not using that part because it has the selvage. But I've got a piece of fabric here with fishes on it. And let's say I want to make a 4-inch block. I'm going to use that in the center of a star. So to do that, I'm going to choose this red salmon right here. I choose my ruler. I'm going to use the 4-inch line, and I will take the diagonal line as well as the 2-inch lines, which are the halfway, and then I can use that to center that fish within the ruler. So I get the fish all centered the way I like it. It's got about 1 inch in front of his nose and about 1 inch behind his tail. Oops, and then I scooched it. And then we're going to be about half and half. You come out here, cut that away. Oops. And cut that away. And I'm pressing harder than I normally would because I'm reaching out far so that you can see this. Okay, so at this point, this side and this side are cut. And what we'll do is we'll turn it around to the two sides that we haven't cut yet. And we'll take the 4-inch line going each direction and line that up with those two cut edges that we just made. So we put those out there, get our blade exposed. Cut, cut, close the blade, and then now we have a fish right in the center of that block. So if I piece this into the center of a star or something else, that fish would be right there. Something else that you can do with fussy cut pieces is people make the I Spy quilts, or you can do the ones where you trim it out with the white solid fabric and it looks like a Polaroid photograph. There's lots of uses for fussy cutting. It's fun and it can be really cute. So I hope that you'll try fussy cutting, and I also hope that you will like this video. Hope that you'll comment if you have any questions, and I hope that you have a good day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.